Hello, my name is Eric Fierstein, and I'm the game director for Midnight Murder Club. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this term, Playground in the Dark, and what it means to Midnight Murder Club. We started referring to the game as a Playground in the Dark really early in development, and what it means to me is that we wanted to create a unique setting, unique rules, unique interactions, and then we wanted people to play in that space how they wanted to. Some of my favorite moments playing games with friends is when we stopped paying attention to who was winning and who was losing, and we just kind of messed around and made each other laugh. And that's what Playground in the Dark means to us. And what was so surprising is that that's what we saw people doing when we released our betas. People were making up their own rules, people were role-playing silly situations, and generally having fun like you would on a playground. We have a bunch of game modes in there that we created, and they're created specifically to play our game, which is a shooter in the dark. But people are also creating their own spontaneous rules in the middle of a game. They'd shout Marco Polo to each other. They'd make spooky monkey noises, which is always hilarious. They'd have knives-only fight clubs in the middle of a graveyard. Or they'd completely ignore the fact that they even have a gun and just play a game of hide-and-go-seek. And this is so exciting, because this is exactly how we play the game. We were like, people get it. They understand what we were going for. It was very gratifying. So all of that thinking and all of that playing with you spawned a new game mode. A game mode where you can change the rules of the game in bigger and weirder ways. And we call this game mode Wildcards. In Wildcards, you and your friends will collect and play cards to change the rules of Midnight Murder Club. Before the match begins, everyone chooses a card from their hand and plays it. Each card has its own unique rule change that will affect everyone in-game. And these cards are split up into 3 categories: toys, blessings, and curses. Toy cards will allow you to add specific toys to the vendors in games. If you really want a Bulletproof Vest, play the Bulletproof Vest card, and now every single vendor in-game will have a Bulletproof Vest in it.
Nope, that's you!
The more toy cards that get played, the more toys will appear in the mansion. Blessing cards grace you with beneficial and helpful power-ups. The Infinite Speed Boost card will give everyone super speed, allowing you to zip through the shadows. The Light Trails card makes everyone leave a glowing, snaky trail behind them that you can follow in the darkness and sneak up on them. And the Spot the Leader card will make whoever has the most kills glow in the dark, making it impossible for them to hide in the shadows.
How's that feel?
On the darker side, there are curse cards. Curse cards twist the rules and make the game weirder and deadlier. There's a Fire Trap card that when you get shot, you explode in a fireball, setting everyone else around you on fire and lighting up the mansion. It's really scary. There's the Big Headshots card, which gives everyone this giant bobblehead, which is very hard to hide when people are shooting at you. And then there's the Shoot Through Walls card, which lets you shoot through walls. There's no place to hide when someone plays a Shoot Through Walls card. You can be standing on one end of the mansion and then shoot somebody all the way on the other end. It's really bananas. It's really cool.
Fish in a barrel.
At the end of a Wildcards match, everyone will be offered 3 cards to choose from. The winners get to pick 2 cards, and the losers get to pick 1 card. So the more you play, the more cards you earn, the more chaos you can put into the game. We've been playing a lot of Wildcards as we develop it, and we're really having a lot of fun. And if you like it as well, please let us know, because we have a ton more ideas for cards, and we'd love to make them. So in addition to Wildcards, we're trying something else that affects how you play Midnight Murder Club with your friends. It's called the Midnight Murder Club Guest Pass Edition. Only one person needs to purchase the game, and they can invite 5 of their friends to play. No additional cost. You can play in public or private matches, every current game mode, as much as you want, no restrictions. We think this is pretty cool, because the struggle to get your friends to buy a game that you want to play, it's tough. And we designed Midnight Murder Club as a party game to play with friends, so we wanted to take that struggle completely out of the equation. And I'm not going to lie, this is brand new territory for us, and it is a little scary. But we think it's the perfect way to share the game with friends, so give it a try.
Fish in a barrel. Oh, look, there they are waking up again. Oh, God.
Okay, well that was fun.
Yeah, we're gonna get yelled at.
I know. Worth it though? Oh, I deserved that.
Yes! Yes, you did!
PlayStation